Hey, what's up everybody? This is Devin with HDpiano.com, and in today's lesson we're going to be checking out New Rules by Dua Lipa. I'm going to be showing you guys the main riff in this video, and it looks a little something like this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we're going to be getting through that much in this video, but the rest of the videos with the rest of the song, including a melody version, in case you want to learn the melody in your right hand, are all going to be available over at HDpiano.com. So I hope to see you there after this. Alright, before I dive in and break this down, show you guys what's going on, I got a quick question for you. It's March 5th, when, the day that I'm recording this. I don't know when you're watching this video necessarily, but my question is, it's a song about new rules. How many of you guys are still hanging on to your New Year's resolutions? You got that gym membership, or you went on a diet. Are you still going strong? If so, drop a line in the comments below, and we'll be sure to offer you a digital, pat on the back, some credit, some internet congratulations, because you deserve it. All right. So we are in the key of A minor, and I'm just going to break down the basic harmony for you guys first, because this whole song is essentially a 4-measure loop. No surprise there, it's pop music. But of course, it's a wonderful song nonetheless, and the rhythmic precision of the part is what's really going to be the focus of this lesson. So first, let's learn the harmony. A minor, E, A, and C in the right, and left hand's just playing the root. And we have 2 measures of A minor, essentially. But at the very end, beats 3 and 4 of the second measure, we're going to play G major. It's like a quick little passing chord. So G, B, D, root position. And then first inversion, G major. Put the G on top, so it's B, D, G. That's our passing chord to get to F major, which is, our second, predominant chord here. So F in the left, F, A, C in the right. And we play this for, a measure and a half. And then at the end of our second measure, we use another inversion of G major as a passing chord. D, G, B in the left, just below middle C here, which leads us right back into A minor. So if we do this in rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Right, so I'm throwing it in there on beats 3 and 4, the G major. But we'll be seeing how that comes up in the actual part here in just a second. Let's play through it one more time. Make sure you're comfortable with these chords. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, very nice. Let's take our left hand out of the picture here for a minute, and we're going to just focus on learning that complex right hand part. And this is the point where I'm going to say, if you have a metronome, now's the time. Pull that thing out, dust it off. And if it's an app on your phone, re-download it, open it up. The tempo of this song is 116 beats per minute, but we're going to, definitely be slowing things down. And the key here is to just really have a solid understanding of where each chord falls, because it's rhythmically very precise. But here's the secret. If you've seen any of my pop tutorials for any other songs, Shape of You being a prime example of this rhythm, right? We're all familiar with that sound, and we hear it across the board on all sorts of, modern day songs. And it's called, or at least I call it, the pop clave, meaning just kind of this ostinato rhythm that's like the foundation of so many modern day hits. And it's 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and 1. Let's see if you can just get that happening with me. So it's a 2-beat phrase, and there are 3 hits in each 2 beats. The downbeat, 1 E and a, the final 16th note of beat 1, and the and of 2. So 1 E and a 2 and 1 E and a 2 and. So there's 3 hits for every 2 measures, which means in a full measure, we're going to have 3 hits. So 6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. My bad, I'm counting eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So I played the chord 6 times in the span of 4 beats. So what's going on in this Dua Lipa song? Like, why doesn't it quite sound like that yet? Well, check it out. If we omit the 3rd, the 4th, and the 6th, then we get this. All right, so I was speaking the full pop clave, but only playing the 1st, 2nd, and 5th. So okay? So we're drawing from the pop clave, but we're just kind of like whiting out numerous, many of the hits. Tripping up on my English here. So that's our first measure. 1 E and a 2, 3, a 4. So 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4. Pretty simple, right? Just 3 hits. Then we get to the second measure, and it's more or less the same. 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 and. All right, so what happened there? Same rhythm, and on the and of 3, the final 16th note of beat 3, I hit G major root position. And then on the and of 4, we're adding in, the final beat of the pop clave. I went up to G first inversion. So, and then I land on F major in the 3rd measure. So we've got 2 measures down. Check it out. I totally recommend speaking the pop clave if you can, and then thinking in your brain, all right, 1st, 3rd, 5th. So, All right, so I got to the 3rd measure, and you'll notice I played the first 3 of the pop clave. Twice I hit F major root position, and then just the thumb. So 1 E and a 2 and. All right, try that with me. 1 E and a 2 and. Now this is the way we start the 3rd and 4th measure, but in the 3rd measure we played this: 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and. All right, so a little line there. Final 16th note of beat 3, we play F and A, and then we play C, D, G on 4 E and. So 3 E and a 4 E and. And it's kind of a big stretch for the hands, so you gotta practice that at a nice slow tempo. 3 E and a 4 E and. 3 E and a 4 E and. So 1 E and a 2 and 3 E and a 4 E and again. 3 E and a 4 E and. 4th measure, final measure, starts the same way. 1 E and a 2 and So we played the full pop clave, we just omitted beat 3. So we played 5 out of 6, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to play through the 4 measures, and I'm going to vocalize the pop clave, but just play the part. Check it out. 3, 4. All right, now I'm going to pick up the tempo a little bit. Right? So you see how we're starting to approach the actual part of the Dua Lipa song. And I think this is the easiest way to really understand it, is that if you feel that pop clave, then you just have to know which ones you got to catch and which ones you got to omit. So let's bring it up to, a little bit closer. So, talking in myself crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that was pretty fast, and I'm out of breath, and you can set your metronome to any tempo. Get that pop clave going. Maybe get a friend to say it, or create a loop on your computer if you're into that kind of thing. But just find a way to consistently play with a steady beat and make sure that you are fitting right into that pocket. So I think we've got it. I think it's time to just add a little bass for reference, because there's actually no bass to start at the beginning, but it does come in on the pre-chorus, and it looks a little something like this. Whoops, I was supposed to hit an F down there. One more time. 3, 4. All right, so the bass part there was A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, G, E, F, F, and then we're out. 1, 2, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so that's all I'm going to give you guys in this video. It's time to go, unfortunately. But keep practicing and head on over to HDpiano.com to check out the pre-chorus, the chorus, as well as the melody version and some whole song performances. I'll see you guys there. My name is Devin with HDpiano.com. While I have you here, if you could like and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, that would be much appreciated. We'll see you guys soon.